See, if you know you're coming to the UK to come and start causing troubles for people here, just stay back home. Stay back home and cause those troubles. In fact, stay back home and take care of home for us. Because my eyes have seen my ears in these past few months. So kindly watch to the end of this video. Let me tell you guys the things you should drop back home before coming here. If you don't drop those things back home, don't come here with them. We will not take it though. And the UK people won't take it as well. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinemere. I think it is time we started talking about this. It's too much now. Some people will come here and be thinking like they are the boss of all the bosses in the UK. No be so, Jare. Some people were here before you. So you guys calm down. Now line by line, turn by turn, okay? That you've moved doesn't mean that others will not move. So you guys, in this video, let's talk about mentality or mentalities, Africans in general, because in this video, I am dragging everybody. I'm not going to drag only Nigerians. I'm dragging both Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Ghanaians, all of you. I'll drag all of you in this video. Now, you guys, let me tell you the first thing you should drop back home before moving to the UK. Brother and sister, the first thing you should leave back home is that expecting something in return from somebody. Let's say you've helped somebody and you're expecting that person to now come and be bowing to you. Omo, leave that mentality back home. Oh. You will be disappointed. In fact, your heart will be broken, especially if you've done something special for somebody and the person is not trying to pay you back. In fact, the person is even trying to insult you on top of your help. Yeah? And you're like, but I helped you, but I helped your life, if not for me. I know that, but don't expect too much. You know, like back home, when you give somebody food, you expect that person to come and be bowing to you every morning, every afternoon, every night, because you're giving that person food. Here in the UK, you may give somebody food, and the person will say, this your food is not sweet, though. And this person is actually starving, oh. What can you do? You just shut your mouth. Just tomorrow, don't help again. But just don't expect anything from anybody. Stop expecting too much from people. But you, that somebody is helping and you're acting somehow. Hey, what goes around will come around though. Somebody helped you. You can't even say thank you. It won't take you anything to be grateful. Even if the person didn't help you the way you wanted the person to help you, just try and be grateful. It takes something to say thank you. And if tomorrow you meet the person or someone else in any kind of need, try and help as well. You pass it down. In this country or in any country abroad, people may always get stranded and you may need to help someone at some point. Try and be helping small, small. The second thing I would like you guys to leave behind before coming here is that your I too sabi, I too know attitude. Like, let me know everything. You know, like for instance, this is for my Nigerian people. You will go to work with these people, and you know, normal care job, maybe is to pack shit. And you people can do in peace. One person will not be claiming, I too know, I too know. But this one is not only Nigerians, so Zimbabweans, people can do this ones very, very well as well. Something that we can just do, you know, pack shit and go. You people will not be claiming, I mean, Sabi, I mean, no, I've been here before you, or I was taught better than you. Be calming down now. Leave your I too Sabi back home. We do it back home very well. Yes, me, I know. But honestly, if you do I too sabi too much here, you may get into troubles. That's the truth. You may get into serious troubles. When you come to work or go to anywhere, you bring your own idea. I bring my own idea. We'll put heads together, rub minds together, and get something done. I'm not saying you should come and start being too inferior. That's another thing you will leave back home as well. Inferiority complex. You know, coming to the UK or moving abroad, seeing white people and other people and most people you see here because they can talk very well. Most people here can talk. And you feel, oh, because you can't talk, you'll be feeling inferior. Don't feel inferior. Don't let anybody make you feel lesser than you really are. Know your worth. Let us get to an equilibrium. Let's get to a balance. No inferiority complex and no oversabi attitude. Agreed? Agreed. The third mentality I would like you people to leave behind, dear Africans, is mentality of picking money on the road, mentality of people dashing you money, mentality of you getting money from any other place that is not from a job. Keep them back home. Oh. Nothing is free in Freetown. The only time and people have dashed me money, but not me, they dashed my kids, was when I had my babies, you know, because those ones are Nigerians and they are, you know, real Nigerians. They are supportive. But since then, you know, like in Nigeria, like you go to work and somebody may be like, hey, okay, take this one. Oh yeah, nobody is dashing you anything. In fact, Even if you're working as a sales girl in a shop, even if the person's balance is 1p, 1 penny, 1 penny, the person would like to take his or her balance and go home. You not dash me money. You not leave change for me. You don't even thank me with money. Only thank you with mouth. Hey, hey. But the next attitude I would like you guys to leave back home is cutting corners and jumping queues. Some time ago, I went to renew my passport. I saw a Nigerian. He just moved to the UK about a few months ago, and then he came to renew his passport. All of us were there waiting, for our turn. And the guy felt we were not smart enough. He then came to overshadow us, abi overtake us. We changed that for him that day because everybody there was already vexing. You don't come here and start cutting corners, jumping queues. And his excuse was that he thought we were not serious. We were not serious. So we left our houses since 6 a.m., 5 a.m. just to come and be unserious. If you are seeing queue, respect the queue. Stand on your own lane until it is your turn. The good thing about this country is that even if you see a very long queue, you are sure that at some point this queue will move. Unlike back home, that if you see a long queue, forget it. That long queue is going to be long. You don't gotta be saying, please, can I stay in your front? Can I stay in your front? All those attitude. I beg, stop and move. Except it is urgent or an emergency. If not, just stay on the queue. Now, cutting corners. They've said you have to pay for your TV license, pay for your council tax bills, and you feel, well, I am not paying for council tax bills. It will catch up with you. It will catch up. It must catch up with you at some point. So just try and do what you're supposed to do. And again, if you start driving, because I know that most people moving now are driving within 1 month, it is good though. But if you start driving, you know how impatient we can be back home. You are driving and you feel this person is driving too slow, let me overtake the person. Be careful. Be careful, oh. You don't want to be sanctioned. The next thing again you people should leave behind is going to a party or someone's house or a ceremony without a gift. Because you feel that person should be footing the bills. The person will cook for you, give you drinks, give you everything. At the end of the day, you dust your buttocks and go home. Anyway, you can do that with an African person. They will not mind. But if a white person is asking you to go out with him or her, have your money in your pocket. Put money inside your pocket. Because you may go there and order the whole world. At the end of the day, the person will be like, oh yeah, pay for your bills. You'll be like, but you asked me to go out with you. They will ask you to go out with them, but you would have to pay for whatever you are eating in most cases. So if you're going to someone's house, someone's party, whether black or white, try and go with a gift. And if they're going out, be sure you are ordering something within the range you can pay, or you have enough money to pay for whatever you're going to order. If not, you may start washing plates before you go home. My hand no there more. The next really vital point I must say in this video is, for all those men that say, it is not in an African man's place to go to the kitchen. An African man does not bathe kids. An African man does not feed kids. An African man does not do this. An African man will just have to hang his legs on top and get served. What in this country? African men cook, they clean, they wash, take care of kids, babysit. In fact, do everything you can think of. So if you are of that school of thought that because you are an African man, you will come here and only cross legs and be going to work and coming back and be getting served every day. At first, it may be working, but with time, the woman may be worn out. She may be stressed out. Nobody to help you. I know it is easy to do that in Nigeria or in Africa because your wife may have about 10 maids. Of course, what do you need to do? One maid will be cleaning, one will be taking care of kids, one will be cooking and all. But here, you don't have any maid. Getting a maid or a house girl or a house help nanny is not easy. It's not cheap. So if you want your wife to be healthy, for her to be happy, you have to help with house chores, with kids, with everything around the house. Especially if you've got young kids and your wife is still in the bracket of pregnancy and childbirth. You know you have work to do because at some point she may be weak, she may be tired, she may not be able to, do one of two things. So you have to support her. You must be supportive. You have to be supportive. So if you're an African man, please start changing that mentality. Now for married women, you think it is only the man that will be providing for the house. Leave that mentality back home. You'll be working, your own money is for you, and your husband's money is for us. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to. At some point, your man will be your provider, you get. But in this UK, all hands must be on deck. All hands must get dirty. If you leave the man alone to get to do everything around bills, financing the house, you may stress the man to death. It's that simple. The man may just die off one day because he won't be able to cope. He will be working too much than his body can actually cope with. So you must be able to help, support in the house with finance, support with money, whatever you can do to help and take up some bills. You can share bills. You just, try and work it out. If you think about it in the right way, that the man helping doesn't make him less of a man, and the woman bringing money doesn't make her less of a woman. If you can think about it in this aspect and everybody would try to do his or her own bit, I think it will work better. You have your own conscience, right? So please, you can judge by yourself what culture you should imbibe and what one you should leave behind. Another point I should let you guys know, another mentality you should leave behind. Married men, please leave married women alone. Other people's wives and young girls. Stop going after young girls. Stop going after people's wives. Eh? I'm not saying this from hearsay. I'm saying this from experience. Leave other people's wives. So, you have your wife at home. Go home to her. Go and manage what you have at home. Take care of what you have at home. First of all, is that it's not even cheap. See, it's not cheap. If we start doing it the African way, like going after girls and then taking care of their bills, it's not cheap. Imagine if you take care of your bills at home and still go outside, take care of another person's bill. It won't be easy. Oh. So cut your coat according to your material. Hmm? I beg. I beg, I dey beg you. Another very serious one is going to people's house uninvited. You know how we do in Nigeria? Hey, you'll be coming from somewhere and you will just remember, my friend is in this street, oh, and you are hungry. You will go to that your friend's house and then you will not be like, you will laugh for 3 hours and you will eat. In this place, you don't go to people's house uninvited. Maybe friends, so, but the simple thing is going to that your friend's house when the person is not inviting you or when the person is not expecting you may not be very, very convenient for the person because maybe the person have been working all night and needs to rest. Maybe the person have been, doing one or two things and needs some space. There are some friends that you would have that you can go to their house uninvited, but not every friend in the UK and not always. At least if you're going to someone's house, call them. Are you at home? I'm coming. I'm on my way. Always call before coming, and you're even coming hungry. And if you must go, carry food along with you because they will be hungry as well at home. Another mentality you should understand and live back home is thinking that once you move to the UK, your life is made. In fact, you have surpassed all your problems in this life. Life is not a bed of roses anywhere. Oh. Life is not easy anywhere. You have to hustle, you have to muzzle, you have to work hard. In fact, it's even in this country that you have to work hard. If you don't work hard, you are likely to suffer more here. Putting every effort, anything you think you can do to make it work for you in this country, you have to start doing it because you will face challenges, plenty challenges. But what matters is how you handle it. Don't try to, feel I can do it on your own when challenges come. Look up to the supreme being, look up to God. He will help you through your challenges. But don't feel that coming here means your problems are over. If you're a Christian, you have to hold on to God even tighter when you come to the UK. You have to hold him more tight, hold him closely. Right? So yes, don't think coming here will make your life easier. It may make it easier later on, but moving newly, it will be very easy for you. But with time, you will adjust. Another mentality you should leave back is thinking that you are naturally stronger than these white people. Because they are white and you are black. That means you have more power, you have more strength than them. These people are strong, go. Hey, the way they walk sometimes, you be thinking, shey na Oyibo be this, abi na somebody else dey inside this Oyibo. Their gene is kind of somehow. I don't know, but all of them are not strong, right? Yes, I know, but most of them are strong. If you see them working in their construction jobs, in those tedious jobs, but they're doing it really well. Don't think you are just stronger than them because you are black. No, you are not. Finally, you know that I must make it whether by hook or by crook attitude. You need to leave it behind. Leave it back home. Hmm? You must make it oh. Tell yourself in this country I must make it. But not by hook or by crook. Don't do it by hook or by crook. Do it the legit way. There are so many legit ways to make it in this country. So don't come and be doing all those crook. I want to be doing Yahoo Yahoo. I want to be doing Yahoo Plus, trying to, swindle people of their money, trying to do one or two things just to make the money. It not go work. You will definitely get the reward for your labor if you do your labor very well. So stop the hook up by crook attitude. They work. It may work sometimes, but it doesn't really work. So just, take your life. Suffer, jeje by jeje, and be going small, small. I even saw someone that said that she doesn't like to see black people around her. She's going to leave her city because she's tired of seeing black faces. Like they are all annoying. Either they're doing I too sabi or I too know. And some people right now are even trying to dissociate themselves from fellow Africans. You people are doing well, oh. You are doing well. So because you have moved to the UK, you think you don't need those Africans anymore. You need them. You need them. So don't think, because I've moved here, I don't want to be seeing blacks anymore. You are lying. The problem is that there's no city now you go to in the UK that you will not see a black person, that you will not see black people, not even a black person. So if you're thinking, I should go to this city so I'll stop seeing black people, it's a lie, yo. Black people, they are everywhere now. They're everywhere now. So, but tell me, why don't you want to see black people anymore? They are annoying, Abby. Are you less annoying? Are you less annoying than them? I beg, all of us should start doing better. You, myself, everybody else should start doing better. Let's start respecting ourselves. Leave some things back home for back home, except we want to move back home and take care of back home for us. So, dear Africans, I hope you heard me. I hope I made myself clear in this video. So, you guys, that's that about this video, right? I said I should share with you guys some things I feel you should live back home. This is my opinion, though. Do you think I missed out on anything? Let us know in the comment section. I hope to see you guys again in my next video. Until then, do take care, stay safe, and bye.